At most, I might shower 2 to 3 times a week.
This is day 186 of not showering because I'm a mom who wants to be a role model and set a good example for her 7 kids by showing that it's possible to be selfless. But yesterday, my husband got fed up and told me that he would divorce me if I didn't get clean. I begged him to at least watch our kids so I could go shower, but he said no, looking after children is feminine and not his job. So while he was gaming, I let my kids play Poc Poc. Since it's calming, educational, and ad-free, I felt comfortable leaving them alone to play while I reluctantly, after 6 months, sneaked away to go shower.
Hey guys, day 9 out of 90, no showering update. As you can see, my hair is a little bit greasy, but I think it's holding up okay. I smell like dirt, but nobody's really said anything about BO so far, so that's good. In fact, some people have said I smell good. I did get a UTI, as you can see from my other videos, but that has cleared up, so I think we're on the right track. As you can see, I'm getting some chest acne, but my face so far hasn't really had any acne. I'm not wearing makeup, so you can really see what's going on. I guess I'll keep you guys posted every week with an update of the 90-day no shower challenge.
Hey guys, so I genuinely want to know, like, if people shower, because, like, I don't shower. I just don't like the way water, like, feels on my body. And, like, I'm white, so it's like, if there were dirt, like, I would see it, you know? And, like, I just, like, don't shower, and I don't think it's, like, a big deal. And I just, like, want to know what everyone else is, like, doing in the shower. Like, I hate the feeling of water on my body. It just makes me feel, like, icky. And also, like, I don't sweat when I work out because I take Pilates. In my Pilates class, they, like, blast the AC. I don't sweat.
Why don't I shower every day? The overarching reason is I don't like showering. And every time I give that as a reason, there's always someone who's like, no, like that can't be the reason. Like, it's almost like too simple for people. So someone has to come in my comments and be like, it's because you're depressed, or it's because, like, you weren't raised right, or, you know, insert random reason. But I'm telling you, even though I may be a depressed, anxious person, the main reason I don't shower every day, like, if I add up all the little reasons, is I don't like it. And I guess just, like, a life tip I have for people is it can be as simple as that. You don't.
So this is the thing. First, woman, you need a new husband, because if your husband won't wash your kids so you can wash poop butt off the crack of your ass, then I think that y'all need to find other things to do with y'all spare time other than being married, because that's crazy as hell. And the other lady, oh, because I'm white and I don't see dirt. Ma'am, most things that we're washing off of our scalp and our skin are microscopic. You can't see it with the naked eye. So dirt isn't just brown. And if that was the case, I would never take a shower, because I don't see brown stuff on brown skin. What the hell? What is going on with the church's money is what I'm trying to figure out. What is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all so nasty?
Need, like, these extensively long explanations. You don't have to prove stuff to people. If you don't like eating a certain food, if you don't like showering every day, like, as long as you're not hurting people, as long as your lifestyle choices are not going to cause, like, you or others to be hurt. And before anyone is like, not showering every day can hurt you. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. So that's another thing, is, like, you can't assume what somebody's lifestyle is doing to them, because as much as some people on TikTok want to believe that me not getting into the shower every day and, like, sink washing instead is causing harm, it hasn't. It has yet to cause harm. And I guess the reason I don't like it, like, where that's, like, the big reason, it's sensory issues. It's just all of the stuff that goes into showering. I just don't enjoy. I don't enjoy the feeling of going from standing here like a normal regulated temperature to then getting hot to then getting cold. I have a really hard time regulating my temperature as it is. So that whole.
But I don't know. Could you guys let me know, and then we'll come right back to this. But I don't think that most people that shower because it feels good. Like, I don't necessarily like that either. Going from, like, hot to cold, I run. It's something that I do. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run real quick or run to the. So I'm not gonna sit here and let you try to pretend like that's an excuse. Like, y'all really just be funky, and that's just that on that. That really is all it be. Just nasty. And I don't get it. I don't understand your obsession.
I'm trying to get my wax. I have vacation. My flight leaves tonight. And I need my wax done. And now you're telling me that you can't do my wax because of a funky issue. It's crazy because I've gone to other places. I've gone to European Wax Center and they don't have an issue. The phone's going off. This is so unprofessional.
I do apologize.
This is so unprofessional.
However, that is beyond. I'm not. I don't know what. Maybe European Wax Center is a little bit more equipped than we are. However, I don't feel comfortable. I'm actually a CNA as well, and that is not just an odor. That's actually an infection.
Excuse me?
That's an infection.
I don't have an infection.
And I don't feel comfortable touching you in that area.
I told you I just went to the gym. I just went to the gym.
Man, that's not the gym. That's not the gym, ma'am. I go to the gym. That's not the gym. That's not the gym.
You don't go to the gym.
This is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. I'm not your primary
You
care.
don't go to the gym. I can tell by your body type.
Excuse me.
Haven't
I
seen
am not going to accept insults from you because I'm not insulting you.
You haven't seen a gym.
Excuse me.
So you are
embarrassed now.
So you
You're going to try to put me down.
You wouldn't know what an odor from the gym smells like if you don't go to the gym.
You are completely. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We cannot provide a service for you.
It's too late for me to book last minute anywhere else. Everybody else is booked. I got this off a Groupon.
Ma'am, you need to go to the doctors. This has nothing to do. I don't even know why. You should not get on that flight.
This is crazy.
This is embarrassing. I hope you're not going to
this place is embarrassing. You got this bum Easter grass. Look at this place. Stop. Look at this place. No, look at this place. Please. Look at this place. I'm going to show you this one. Don't touch me.
You couldn't waterboard that information out of me. The way I would have prayed that the ground would open up and swallow me whole before I jumped on the World Wide Web to tell everybody that my hoo-ha was questionable? No, ma'am. People are so interested in trying to get a viral moment that you don't realize the person that you're shaming may actually be you. Instead of you doing what most people would do, which is hang their head in shame, gather up their things and whatever dignity they still have on that table and scurry out of there. She handled you with all the professionalism that she possibly could muster up, but you can't force her to work on you when she told you she's uncomfortable. She wasn't being rude, you were being rude for pulling out your camera and trying to intimidate her. She was actually being a girl's girl and giving you the heads up that you may have an active infection rather than you saying, you know what, you're a nurse, let me look into that. You'd rather say, I don't care what's going on, just do my wax. She does this for a living, so I know she's handled different scents before, but there is a reason why she's rejecting you. I'm sure she would have given you a full refund, so it's not about the money. Maybe there's some truth to what she's saying. Have you ever considered that?
So first of all, I am going to start by saying that if you're a cosmetology, esthetician, anyone in the beauty industry, we cannot diagnose a client. We cannot recommend something on clients or say like, hey, I think you have this. Like, no, we cannot do that. That is out of our scope. That would be a doctor, definitely not an esthetician, waxer, anyone in the beauty industry. But we do get close to clients and some clients are friends, and also any client in general. There has been times where like if we see something out of the normal, we can suggest, you know the word, suggest a client to go get checked by saying like, oh, listen, I just think this is something that's not normal. I would recommend you go check it out. I'd rather you be safe than sorry or something like that. Okay. So as a waxer, because I am an esthetician, salon owner, but I specialize in Brazilian waxing. This is what I do. So I wax a lot of hoo-has in a month. So this is me, my opinion as a full-time waxer. So as a waxer, I will say like odor is normal. You're expecting your client to come in with normal vaginal odor, whether they're coming from the gym, whether a client is coming from their house, from work, from wherever. You're expecting, you know, to have a normal odor down there. That being said, for me personally, I've been a waxer for 5 years, and I have never, ever been put in that situation where I have to refuse a client because of their odor being so strong that I cannot service them. I've had clients come from the gym. I've had clients with their periods. I have clients who have given birth and I've waxed them for years and their odor has changed because of a hormonal change, and that happens. I've had clients with all different things, and I've never personally experienced something like that. So knock on wood, thank God, because that is an uncomfortable conversation to have. Like I can't even imagine that conversation. That is that bad. So going back to this video, I feel that the tech was really professional. This is already so extremely uncomfortable for us as a waxer. Like I said, I can't even imagine talking to your client about this. Like there's times where I've suggested a client go to a doctor for something, but saying that the client smells so bad that you can't service her, that's already an uncomfortable conversation to have with your client as a waxer. So I give props to this waxer for being so professional. Like she said, she mentioned that she is a CNA. So she, you know, told the client like she knows what she's talking about. Whereas a esthetician, we can't say like you have an STD. Let's say you have this. No, we can suggest go get checked. But she said she's a CNA. She went more into detail with this client, and the client was not having it. Also, in the beginning, the waxer said, I'm continuously telling you that there's an issue. Probably meaning that in the beginning of the service, she even more nicely told this client why she couldn't continue the service, and what she suggested or whatnot. You know what I mean? Where in the video that the client decided to record, she probably was tired of keep repeating herself, which also I don't get why this client would record this trying to like bash the waxer, and it just went back to her. Like the waxer was completely nice to her and explaining to her what she thought, and she could not service her. Like we are 100% entitled to not service someone if it's that bad, or if for any reason, like if someone's rude to us, we can say, you know, as a business owner, we can say, you know, whatever, you're being rude, I cannot wax you for this reason.
And to me, that's the part that's the craziest. The fact that you think that you can force somebody to smell your export odor. Like, that is so nasty and it's horrifying. And I couldn't imagine, like, something that's funny but not funny. I remember my water broke with my daughter, and my grandma, I think she just like has it sealed in my head, like with our hygiene and stuff like that. Like, not a Leonard is Stanky, right? That's my mother's maiden name. And I remember when my water broke with my daughter, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get in the shower. And I hurried up and I got in the shower real quick. My husband was like, Cynthia, are you serious right now? And I was scrubbing like real fast. I wasn't about to be no stanky booty pregnant lady having a baby with booty chips all in people's face. And I know that's crazy to some people, but that's what I had did. That's what happened. So I don't know. I don't know. I just think that it's crazy to see this. Hold on. And I want to go back to the other video, right? Because I know at first I was just going to do that one by itself, right? But then I'm like, no, because I know for a fact it's going to be somebody in the comments. There's always somebody in the comments like, oh, this is exaggerating. Women aren't doing that. Women aren't just not showering. But we just watched both of at the same time. I'm telling you, y'all are nasty. Women are not washing their ass.
Whole process is just not fun for me. I don't like the feeling of wet hair, and I don't like using a hairdryer because I don't like how loud it is. So I'm kind of just stuck with the wet hair for a while. I don't like the feeling of, in general, just getting out and just like, I don't like the feeling. I also have really dry and sensitive skin. So showering every day means that my scalp starts getting really itchy. My eczema starts coming back. I'm just like itchy in general. And the cool thing about life is that I can live mine how I want. You can live yours how you want. You might listen to my reasoning and be like, that doesn't make any sense. And that's fine if it doesn't make sense to you. It makes sense to me. And I think that's like the life tip of the whole thing. Do what makes sense to you.
I am not a girly that showers every single day. At most, I might shower 2 to 3 times a week. And so going 2 weeks without a shower wasn't like a bad thing. This shouldn't come as a shock to anyone because you guys pretty much met us while we lived off grid and on the school bus. And so we didn't have access to like running water to take a shower every single day. And actually living on the bus, it wasn't very often that we came across water where we could shower. We really had to plan that into our schedule and into our travel plans. Now, before we even started living on the bus, I really wasn't one to shower every single day. And I will tell you why. The biggest reason is the chemicals in the water. I feel like it really messes with my skin. I have sensitive skin and it really pulls the moisture out of it, causing my skin to be dry. And even though I know I can put the moisture back in using oils and
Real quick, like you was about to say, not only can you use lotion and you can use a certain type of lotion, you can get a water filter. You can get a water filter, and the water filter, it'll filter the water, and then you can get in it, and then it won't irritate your skin. And they sell them on Amazon for like, you can get one for like $19.
Sometimes those products further irritate my skin. While I don't battle eczema, I do battle sometimes these dry, bumpy patches that occur when I use too many products. And all the same, my skin lets me know when it's time for me to go ahead and shower because it also gets kind of irritated and rashy and really sensitive. And after having kids, I noticed things like sunlight and hot water really increasing the sensitivity of my skin to the point where sometimes I can't even sleep. It's just so uncomfortable. So yeah, showering and keeping my skin clean is a fine balance, and it's more than one way to keep those other areas clean, baby. Soap and water works in the sink just as well. You just need.
And the thing is, y'all think the soap and the water in the sink work just as well, but for one, first thing, if you wait until you have a rash to get in the shower, that means that you've let so much yeast and bacteria accumulate. You've let your skin's microflora get so overpopulated that it has started to irritate your skin. Just wash your ass every day, sis. Like, not to mention you have locks, which are beautiful, but you are holding on. Like, sis, you are microfloral and bacteria's drink. Most is Jones. That's what I'm thinking.
A good old washcloth. Now, the other reasons I delayed taking a shower was mostly just due to the fact we were moving, like packing and really moving. There were a couple of days in there where I was really barely even sleeping. And so taking a shower was not a priority. If you guys recall, we had to be out of the house by June 6th. And I really was.
I'm sorry I keep stopping there. I know your bed sheets stink so bad. Sis, if you've been moving around and packing all day, that's more of a reason why you should be getting a washing your hands. What is you doing? I'm so confused. Y'all are so nasty in real life. That's why I don't make hair content like that no more. Because why? I'm talking to myself. Nope, I'll quit.
Set on meeting that deadline.
You would not believe what I just read. A lady has told her child who just started her menstrual cycle that it is okay to not have to bathe or shower daily and that she does not have to change her pad while she's at school. The person who posted this was like, oh, I want a medical understanding if this is okay. But drop it down in the comments, even if you're not medical. Would you have told your daughter this too? Men, you can tap into, because y'all got daughters. What are y'all telling them about their cycle?
These are two things that I do that people probably think is unhygienic. Number one, I do not change my pad during my entire cycle. My cycles usually last 5 to 7 days, and I honestly don't find the need to have to change my pad. I usually use the thick overnight ones that are like super absorbent, so I keep them on for the entire week. Another thing that people might think is unhygienic is I only shower once a week. I rarely go out. I stay home. So what is the point of me showering every single day?
So listen to this. Most women, I can't speak for most women. I can at least speak for myself. When I'm on my cycle, I probably change my pad about 4 times a day. And then when I wear a menstrual cup, probably I wear panty liners if I'm wearing a menstrual cup, but I don't. The menstrual cup a couple of times a day. And that's another story. But I shower every night before I go to bed. So you keep the same pad on for 7 days and then you sit in it, your cooter mouth. It's like, I know that even when you do shower, it still smells funny. I know it do. Yuck.
Day. If I'm not sweating, I'm not outside, I'm not doing anything. So honestly, there's no point in taking a shower if I'm not doing anything. And yes, this includes not showering while I'm on my cycle. Because once again, if I go take a shower while I'm on my cycle, when I come out, I'm still gonna have my cycle. I'm still gonna be dirty. I'm still gonna be, so it's like, what's the point of showering? It's just a waste.
I feel like I don't need to shower every day because I don't go out and do anything. The only time I go out is to leave my son in school in the morning and to pick him up in the afternoon. I don't sweat, I don't do anything, so there's no reason for me to shower every day.
After 4 days of not showering, I know, I'm gross, and not washing my hair, also gross. Finally coming to terms with the fact that
So I'm going to take a break and then we'll be back. But because as you can see, this video is about an hour long. And even though the next woman is about to say, oh, I don't have time, it is 5:37 a.m. right now because I took a nap and I slept way too long. So now I'm up and don't know when I'm gonna go to sleep. But anywho, I am about to go get in the shower and then make my husband his breakfast and then wake him up, you know what I mean? And then, he'll get ready for work and all of the things and then finish my day. But y'all, just wait and see how many different excuses we get after this. We're watching this together. Sorry, I was eating ice, but we're back in this thing, right? Let's go ahead and go to where we left off. The no shower trend, which is getting out of hand. I just got out of the shower. I'm not being funny.
Getting, in my opinion, don't care.
day, and then I'll get up really early in the morning and I'll go to the gym in the morning. And then the morning comes and then I don't go to the gym
In the morning and to pick him up in the afternoon.
So, not even being funny, I literally stopped really quick, like I said, to go get in the shower, make my husband's breakfast, give him a kiss for him to go off to work, and now I'm back recording. You could wash your ass. It don't take that much, bro. It don't. I know we already seen her, but I just don't want to rewind it again.
In the afternoon. I don't sweat, I don't do anything, so there's no reason for me to shower every day.
After 4 days of not showering, I know, I'm gross, and not washing my hair, also gross. Finally coming to terms with the fact that I will not be going to the gym. I might as well just take a shower. I wake up and I don't go to the gym, and then I'm like, okay, it's fine. I will go about my day and then I'll get up really early in the morning and I'll go to the gym in the morning. And then the morning comes and then I don't go to the gym, and then the cycle repeats itself. Because then I'm also like, oh, well, I can shower right now. Oh, no, but I might go to the gym later, so I'm not going to shower. And then, again, the cycle repeats itself.
When I was back in France, I would shower maybe once a month. That's quite normal there. But when I moved to the UK, I saw that people showered way more often. So now I shower maybe once a week. Only if I've had like a big day or if I've worked out. Like otherwise, no. I mean, why were perfumes invented, right?
There's a lady that just came up here and said her grandma did not allow her to take a shower on her period. When I say I don't want to let it marinate for 30 seconds on my period, let alone not being able to take a shower the entire cycle. Something is wrong with the older generation. Something is completely wrong with the older generations. To me, that sounds like pure hatred. No amount of superstition could make me believe that I'm not supposed to take a shower on my period. That's crazy. That just sounds like pure hatred to me.
I don't shower when I'm on my period. I honestly think that it's a waste of time. Tell me what is the reason why I'm going to go and take a shower and then I come out the shower and I put a pad and I'm still sitting on my cycle. Got dirty again. Once my period is over, then I go ahead and take a shower. And also the reason why I don't shower while I'm on my period is because I do not change my pad. There's no need to. especially if you have like the super absorbent pads. There's no reason for you to be wasting a pad. You know, there's still enough space, you know, to absorb your cycle.
I know this is probably gonna sound rude, but I really don't like TikTok. Like, I am so glad that TikTok is like no longer like the it thing and the end all be all for everybody to make money, because slowly but surely all of the people who have these stupid opinions, they're no longer making content anymore. We're not hearing them as much anymore, because this is the place where dummies go to say things. Like, these are things that one should probably keep to themselves. Like, okay, you want to keep the same pad on for 7 days, which is absolute insanity. Like, I'm changing. I go through at least 3 a day, minimum. You wear the same one for a week, like you marinated in the same thing that your body's getting rid of. Your body's getting rid of it. So when it comes out, put it in the trash, but you're just sitting there in it. Like, you're gross, and whoever the dudes are that are messing with these women are just as nasty as the women are. Like, that is absolutely insane. And why tell the world? I just don't understand why. Why tell the world? Craig.
Every time I tell this to people, they look at me crazy. They're like, oh my God, I have to change like 4 or 5 times in a day. I'm like, girl, I just leave the pad on there. I just let the pad do its work. A week later, when I'm done, I go ahead and I throw it away, and I'll go and jump in the shower.
I'm watching Dr. Phil right now. I've become a Dr. Phil addict during the day when my kids are like hanging around. And I'm watching an episode right now of a stay-at-home mom, just like me, just like you. And she says she starts her day at 5:30 in the morning. She has 3 kids, I think 3, 8, and 1. That's a lot of kids in all different age ranges. So I get it. She says she starts her day at 5:30 in the morning, and she makes her bed, she makes her husband breakfast. You know, she does all the things that a lot of us do being stay-at-home mom. With that said, she says that she has no time to take care of herself. So I understand that a little bit. And listen, I complain a lot, but that's just me. I'm a complainer, and it's just, I'm so dramatic. It's like so ridiculous. It's like not necessary. But let me just tell you something. She said on here that sometimes she doesn't take a shower for 4 to 5 days, and she just keeps reapplying makeup on top of the old makeup. I, in my opinion, don't care what time of day it is. I don't care how exhausted I am.
And real quick, something that's even more ridiculous. If you have the time to put on makeup, you have time to get in the shower. Taking a shower doesn't take an hour. You can get a good shower in maybe not a real good one, but you can get in there and get out in like 10 minutes. I'm sure it takes you longer than 10 minutes to put your makeup on. So I'm saying that to say this, y'all are just nasty. It has nothing to do with time and you not having the time. Y'all are just gross. Y'all are literally just gross. Because I remember when my children and my babies were back to back. Soon as one popped out, the other one was born. One baby was born December 30th. The other one was born January 15th. Mind your business. So I get it, but I used to just keep the door open, have my babies in the room. They would be locked in there, and I would have the shower curtain open. They was little, they ain't know what boobies were, and they was right there while I showered. Y'all are just nasty. It's just that. And you trying to use the kid for an excuse on why y'all nasty, because it don't take all that. Sorry, keep going, girl. I'm sorry, girl.
I always get in my bed clean. I always take a shower. I don't care how insane my day has been. And I get it, but I don't get it, to be honest. It's very strange to me how people like make this a thing. Like, that's not normal. You can find time. I am stressed to the max every day, but she doesn't work and she's not depressed or anything. So she's already made that clear on Dr. Phil. So it's nothing to do with depression or anxiety. She says she has no time. She says every day she just keeps reapplying deodorant over the old deodorant. Like, I can't conceptualize that. I don't understand that. You can go in the shower. I bring my kids in the bathroom with me. I leave the door open. They watch me take a shower all the time.
Yes, girl. I just said that, girl.
Does not make any sense to me.
Have you noticed that more people online are proudly saying they don't shower every day? What was once considered unusual is now becoming a growing trend, with many claiming that showering less is better for their skin and overall health. But others believe that this trend is leading to poor hygiene and bad body odor. So what's the truth? In this video, we are breaking down the viral no shower trend, why it's becoming so popular, and what experts really have to say.
I do not shower every day, and apparently people think that is gross. I do not shower daily. I hate it. I like to give my skin a break in between. But now I have to shower the next 5 days and use this antibacterial soap on my belly before surgery, so it looks like I'm showering the next 5 days. That's what I put. So we're just not going to talk about how you hate to shower. That's a real mental illness. At least make your kids bath every day. That playground ain't no joke. Kids must be musty as hell. They don't bath every day either. They usually do every other day. It's actually recommended to not do it every day unless you have like an active lifestyle or a job, or maybe you work out and that, or you have like a hygienic reason, and maybe just something is a little bit more, you want to clean it off a little bit more. It's literally recommended to not do it every day.
We don't have to take showers anymore. These rinse-free bath wipes take the place of showers. They are dry sponges that come with soap and shampoo already in them, and all you do is dry off with a towel afterwards. No residue, no white film, no stickiness, just clean.
Hey guys, day 18 out of 90 days, no showering update. I'm wearing a wig to conceal the...
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, time out. Because at this point, like my mouth is wide open the entire time that I'm watching this video. The only time my mouth closes is like right before I get ready to take a deep breath and then press the unmute button and start talking again. Day 18 of 90 no shower update. Like, listen. Like my mind, I just don't understand like why you don't want to clean yourself. And it's almost like you making me feel like we different species of humans. And I'm not talking about race, because there was a black girl in there talking about she don't wash her ass either. But why are y'all coming online telling people that y'all don't wash y'all ass? Why are you proud of the fact that you won't be washing your ass? Y'all are nasty. You dookie every day, a couple times a day. You ain't washing your ass, and then you proudly come tell everybody day 18 of 90, no shower update. And most of y'all look like y'all don't wash y'all ass. I don't care about being offensive. Bring back shame. What the
breeziness of my hair. It's really difficult on days like today where it's quite hot and I am sweaty. The good news is, no stink yet. The researchers are really intrigued by this, so I hope that they name this condition after me. Anyways, let me show you something about this experiment. Guess whose side of the bed is mine? Stay tuned for updates.
Atlanta and Deadpool actress Zazie Beetz says she does not take showers. My face, my armpits, and my intimates. Oh, okay. Well, I really don't feel comfortable with my head being that close to your armpits. Listen. Here's a couple things that I've learned from this post. Number one, y'all just forgot all about secrets, because there are some things that you just don't need.
Girl, some things just don't tell us. Just keep it to your fucking self. Just don't. Why? Some days, I just don't wash my ass. Well, who asked? Which parts of your body do you shower? Who asked y'all? Why are you telling people? Because the thing is, if you don't like showers, if you don't like washing your ass, why do you like talking about not washing your ass? Just don't wash your ass. You don't gotta tell us that you don't wash your ass and then you got your armpit up. And I know everybody don't shave, and it's okay. Don't get mad at me. I'm not saying that every woman that don't shave don't wash her ass. I have friends that don't shave their underarms and they still wash their ass. But this is women like this is giving y'all bad reputations because women who don't shave their armpits, people think y'all don't be washing y'all ass, and it's people like her fault. She's the one who got people thinking that people who don't shave don't wash their ass. And at this point, I think some of y'all don't.
To tell the world, you know, that could have been between you and your armpit hairs. You could have kept that right in the crevice, right tucked right in there. The funky secret could have just been staying right in there. You know what I'm saying? Also, it don't matter how cute you are. It don't matter how cute. I don't care how fine you are. Because if you come to me, I remember one time this man hugged me. Fine. I'm talking about fine. And then when he released me, the smell of his armpits, you know how sometimes people hug and they go over and you go under, and I was over it because wow, he left an impression. I didn't hug him ever again. And I've seen him several times after that, but I was just like, now you don't have no business being this funky as cute as you are. I feel hoodwinked and bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? False advertisement, really. Also, you know, I'm all for the liberation of women just kind of doing things and whatnot, but like, so you just walking around with dead skin cells. Do you brush your teeth too? You don't. So you don't take showers. Is this like a whole bath type situation? Do you need some money?
I haven't taken a shower in a week, and I just did. It feels so good. It's literally 1 a.m. I should be asleep, but everyone has beef with my hair, so I bought this. They're curling rods. I'm just gonna brush my hair first. When I'm stressed, I don't shower.
I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been fired from every job that I've ever had, and it's not because I'm not smart. I actually tend to overperform in the beginning. It's just that after some time, I inevitably burn out once I wake up one day and realize that I haven't taken a shower in like 3 weeks.
Now I ain't gonna lie, she said what a lot of folks are scared to admit out loud. You're working 40 plus hours just to be broke, burnt out, and unbathed. Let's talk about it. More than 70% of workers report burnout. Not laziness, burnout. The average full-time worker can't even afford rent in over 90% of the U.S. on just one job. Real wages have fallen 3.7% since inflation popped off. The system got folks trading their sanity for survival. Burning out to barely even break even. Mental health in the red, bank account in the red, and for what? A $1.50 raise in a pizza party? But the problem is deeper than bad bosses and long hours. It's that working full-time doesn't even meet full-time ends meet anymore. You ain't lazy. You're just expensive to keep alive in America. Normalize quitting jobs that kill you. Because no paycheck is worth your peace, hygiene, or insanity.
I am completely flabbergasted right now because tell me why I just saw a TikTok of this girl and she was like, ladies, how often are we showering? I'm showering every 3 to 4 days. What? You're showering every 3 to 4 days? Like you're not rinsing your body off or like getting in the shower for 3 to 4 days? That is hell on earth for me. And this is coming from somebody that showers every single day. If I do not take a shower before I go to bed at night, I am not sleeping. I'm gonna think about.
I don't know what your name is, sis, but it looked like you look like you could be a Megan or maybe even like a Ashley. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for saving stuff because you save girls in this video. And I can't even blame white girls. I can't because there's been some funky black women. I have to wash my ass like the last one. Girl, I done been through some shit too. I've had my lights cut off. I remember I had my water cut off before, but God damn it, let me tell you something. If I'm gonna pay bills and if I'm gonna bust my ass to pay that water bill, you know what thing I'm gonna do if I don't do nothing else? Oh, I'm gonna wash my ass. Oh, I'm getting in the shower. And the thing is, if I don't get in the shower before I go to bed, like I literally can't sleep. Like I feel like things are crawling with me. Y'all beds stink, and I bet you y'all don't wash y'all sheets either. This is absolutely disgusting.
How dirty I am, how gross I feel. I'm gonna be sticky. Like, no. Guys, you have got to shower. If it's not every day, at least every other. And I'm not talking washing your hair every single time. I wash my hair
probably every other shower or every 2 to 3 shower, but my hair gets greasy really fast, really easily. How are you guys not rinsing your body off every single day? Like, I can't imagine going to sleep with the day still on me.
I took a shower today. This is kind of a big deal for me because I have really bad depression. I know there's a lot of discourse on TikTok right now over how often we should be showering, especially after someone said they only shower twice a week by choice. For me, it's not really a choice to infrequently shower. I love having showered. When the depression is depressioning, it's difficult, but I feel so good. My hair is clean, my skin is clean. It wasn't the perfect shower, but it was a shower. When I take a shower, I feel like I could take on the world. When I don't, I feel really sad. So here's to more showers. Here's to feeling more confident in myself because of the showers. And here's to progress when you have depression.
If any of you have ever felt like the simplest tasks are taking way too much mental effort, then this is probably for you. My best example is taking a shower. It takes me so much mental effort to just get myself in the right mindset to go take a shower. And it's not just the shower, which is sensory overload, by the way, and our senses are at an all-time high right now during perimenopause, but it's the after the shower too. I know that there's a checklist of chores that I have to do to just feel normal again, in dry clothes, with dry hair, with moisturized skin. The whole concept of getting in the shower is no longer relaxing. And the reason this is because whenever you enter perimenopause and are in menopause, your estrogen, progesterone, and cortisol are flying all over the place whenever it wants, willy-nilly. Estrogen's taking your motivation with it. Progesterone is increasing, telling you to slow down and calm down. And cortisol just spikes on its own accord.
No, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not. Nope. Because the time that it's taking you to make the video saying that you don't feel like washing your ass, you could have washed your ass. This whole little spiel you want to do right now, you could have washed it. And I don't understand, washing your ass isn't supposed to be like a spa day. Nobody said that. You can get in, get out real quick, just like you brush your teeth. And once again, I know everybody don't wash their ass to take care of a man, but the only reasonable explanation is that your man is funky too. That's the only way that y'all bumping uglies. I just don't understand. And why are y'all telling everybody? It's just so weird. Like, it don't take that much.
Screwing up your everyday life. No, this isn't you. You're not crazy. You're not lazy. You might be lacking some motivation, but it's not your fault. It is. Hormones, okay? It's not you. It's all up in here, and that's the way our chemistry was made.
No,
okay?
it wasn't.
Every woman has to go through this, and it sucks, okay?
I need to know the logic about not taking a shower before you go to bed. I can understand if you didn't leave the house all day, you've been in your pajamas all day, okay, that's different. However, if you stepped foot outside, if you went anywhere that day, even got in your car,
girl,
why are you not taking a shower before you go to bed?
Why are you not washing your ass?
What is the logic behind it? Do you need to be like a certain level of dirty? Because let me tell you, I do not care what time it is. For example, last night, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, almost 4 o'clock in the morning, but I went to the store that day. I went to the grocery store. So of course, even though it was 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, okay, I still need to shower and rinse off before I get in my bed. And I just need to know why there is people out there that do not take a shower before they go to bed if they step foot outside. I feel like that goes along with like wearing outside clothes in your bed, because if you didn't shower, it's like the same thing. You're bringing in all these outside germs, right? And I especially don't understand how people can sit on their bed in outside clothes. And then you know what else I think about that I feel like not everyone thinks about is your couch is very dirty, right? Because everyone sits on your couch. You don't know where they've been. You don't know if their clothes are clean. You don't know if they've been wearing those clothes for the past 3 days. You don't know anything, right? So it's like I also don't get in my bed with the same clothes that I wore on the couch. I don't know. Maybe I'm extra. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it, but at least shower before you go to sleep, especially if you went outside, because you need to wash off all those outside germs. You just need to.
Do you have to shower every day? Scientifically, studies show you actually do not need to shower daily. This is because our normal healthy skin maintains a layer of oil and bacteria acting as a defense barrier. Washing and scrubbing daily removes this bacteria, natural bacteria.
This is about to be the end of this video because I can't take it anymore. If it moves, it removes the natural bacteria, and it's back by the end of the goddamn day. And to get in between, like if you are lacking a little bit of moisture, that's what freaking lotion's for. That's what oils are for. That's what butters are for. That's what creams are for. But by the end of the day, whatever that funky shit that your skin is creating, it's letting it out. It's letting it out every second of every day. So it's not like, oh man, I washed it off, I'm not gonna have any until tomorrow. What is wrong with y'all? But this is the most irritating part, because the thing is, you have professional dermatologists and other people. Every professional isn't the best professional. Some of y'all are dusty ass professionals too. It's gross. It's absolutely gross. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't want to hear nothing else she got to say about it. We're going to end this showing some respect to the freaking estheticians that have to be spreading y'all booty cheeks open and doing stuff anyway, because they the ones who deserve the real respect. Because the fact that all of y'all nasty asses are on here acting like y'all got the right to walk around with funky ass booty cheeks and everybody just supposed to suck it up is absolutely ridiculous. B.O.B. holding it down for the estheticians. It's ridiculous.
This sensitive stuff, like this sensitivity has gone too far to the point where we can't tell grown adults that they have doo-doo on them. Like, stop, enough. It's actually very aggravating because I watched that lady's video, I watched that waxer's video all the way through from beginning to end, and she said nothing wrong. She said nothing wrong. She's telling y'all, and waxers have continuously got on this app and told y'all that y'all are not cleaning yourselves properly. If everybody was so clean and everybody knew what they were doing, these waxers would not be getting on this app talking about y'all. It's aggravating. It's really aggravating because y'all are so sensitive over the most basic things, like wipe your butt, wipe. I don't care if nobody taught. Oh, nobody taught me. Well, we're telling you now. Everybody's telling you now. You smell. It's dirty. It's disgusting. It's honestly rude and inconsiderate to show up somewhere unclean. You're not clean. Stop. And honestly, they're being too nice about it. They're really being too nice about it. They're coming to you delicately, and y'all are still having a problem with it. Like, you wouldn't want to hear. I couldn't be a waxer because I wouldn't be professional about it. They're being so professional about it, and it's still a problem. Y'all need to learn how to wipe and stop complaining when people are telling you you're not clean. It's weird, it's dirty, and we're too grown. We're too grown. Stop.
Waxers coming on the internet and talking bad about their clients' hygiene is something that will never sit right with me. I don't care how funny or amusing you think your story is about somebody's hygiene. It is not okay, and it's very unprofessional, and it makes people even more scared to get a wax because they're like, well, now this person's gonna judge me. And there is a difference between
you should be judged. Bring back shame in 2026 because you should be shamed. After we just seen everything that we just seen, after we've just watched all of these women admit that they don't wash their ass but once every 2 weeks. Some only wash their ass once a month. These women are the same women who go in for waxes. The same women who only wash their ass once a week, once every 2 weeks, are the same women who go in for Brazilian waxes. So the fact that you have the audacity to tell them that they don't get to speak up and say, hey, have you washed your ass today? Oh, yes, I did wash my ass. No, you didn't. Y'all been all over TikTok letting the world know that y'all don't touch soap, water, or nothing. And for you to get on here saying, oh, it's mean for somebody to say, hey, you're leaving boo-boo on my table, that's crazy.
Like educating a client, letting them know, hey, we have wipes. Remember to wipe front to back before your service. I understand that because, that's part of our job, just letting our clients know that. But it's different coming on the internet and laughing and making jokes and telling everybody like, oh my God, this client that came in, she had like this and this and this. Like, I don't care how funny you think it is. I don't care how many likes or views you get. That is not okay. I recently saw a waxer post an entire wax strip with fecal matter on it on her story. and just put laughing emojis and was like, this is the shit I have to deal with. Literal shit. Like, it was just gross. Like, I was shocked when I saw her story. And I
Okay, but who, granted, okay, maybe that was a little unprofessional for you to put that up there. But who was it? It was disgusting. I know it was disgusting. That's why she put it up there, because she had boo-boo. It was probably all over her table and all types of stuff. So yes, it's disgusting, but for who? Who's the one who should be held responsible for the doo-doo on the strip? Is it the person who waxed it, or is it her? Because I'm sorry, dealing with doo-doo because women don't shower or because they're not wiping properly isn't a thing. And I've seen videos where women be talking about they don't even wipe. So y'all are, I don't know. I think it's ridiculous.
I thought waxers shouldn't have to do with this. Like, we're all grown, you know, like, I understand as a waxer you see so many different type of bodily fluids and things, but at the same time, there's different ways to go about it.
If you want to get into the waxing business, it's definitely not for the weak. I'm gonna tell you this right now, because me as a waxer, I have seen some things and I just learned how to react to them. As a waxer, you can't make your clients feel uncomfortable. Like, for example, a lot of females, or some females, when they finish using the bathroom doing number 2, and they think that they cleaned themselves thoroughly down there, but they didn't, and they come to their wax appointment, get on the table, they're getting waxed, and boom, knees to chest, butt strip, and you see residue, and you just have to know how to respond and make your client comfortable as much as possible, because they already feel embarrassed, like, oh snap, like, oh shit, I left something back.
So the reason I stopped cleaning people before doing Brazilian waxing was because part of it is an ego. Part of it is definitely psychological. So you would have some clients, not all, some clients would on purpose not clean themselves because they knew that you would do a great, thorough job. So think about that. For me, in dealing with that power struggle, it took me very, very early in my career to realize that some people were doing it on purpose. And that's why I train and I instruct them to clean themselves. You have some that will flat out refuse. They believe it's a part of your job to clean them. I'm here to remove your hair. I'm not here to clean your intimate space. There are some estheticians that do clean. And so these types of folks will find someone who will thoroughly clean them. I have never been one that has advocated doing that.
So I just want you to hear and understand the complexity of this situation. Like, these women and men went to school and got licensed so they could remove hair. But now they're wiping the ass cracks of grown adults for a living. That is insane. I haven't wiped an ass since I potty trained my children. And women and men, I would imagine, are walking in places where the service provider has to manually wipe and cleanse their ass. As an adult, after you do number 2 on the toilet, you're supposed to wipe into the tissue wipe. But then you don't do it, so you go into the esthetician, and the esthetician has to wipe into her wipe is wipe. Why didn't you just wipe your ass? Oh my God, like.
Will not apply your prep products, and I will not apply your post care. You will do it yourself, especially because there's no reason for you not to. I do think it's a ego thing. I'm not saying all of clients that I've had have done this, but the ones that have are very extremely memorable. But it is something that happens in the industry. So many of you are saying, oh, I'm going to make them shower. You can't make anybody take a shower. You can't even make people wash themselves. You can't make them clean their eye stuff out. You can't make them brush their teeth. There's no making anyone. You can instruct, But then you have someone who refuses, and if you're working in a position or for a corporation, they will make you clean them. They will make you do these things. And so I remember when I first started, because I started my career over 21 years ago, we didn't have internet to let people know that there's a creeper coming around, and either he's going to be really aggressive, he's going to make innuendos. So we would communicate with each other who this person was. Now there's the internet. So we can have groups of estheticians that can put out warnings for inappropriate clients and pretty much shut them down. But it's bigger than making someone clean themselves or telling them or giving them a shower. I love the people that say, oh, put a shower in your facilities. If they have a shower at home, why would they use a shower at my facility? Why would I put my business at risk for someone to do a slip and fall in a shower because they want to not bathe at home, but they're going to come bathe before? That's not how any of this absolutely works. This comment says, priorities are all out of order. How is a Brazilian wax priority when basic hygiene isn't happening? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. It will never make sense, but it is an ego thing. It is a power trip. It is the fact that they feel our jobs are to clean them. So when you have people that have this mentality, they feel they can come in any kind of way and they're going to be serviced, and they will in certain establishments. If they're going to a corporation, they're totally going to be serviced, whether it's going to be for massage or if it's going to be for waxing services, they're going to get that cleaned up. That esthetician is going to clean them. So it's bigger than just saying, oh, I'm going to tell them to clean. We put wipes out. We do everything. They look at it and they're like, oh, that's your job, so you should clean me. And as soon as I got my own business, no, you're going to clean yourself and you're going to put your post care on too.
Okay, here's my hot take as a body waxing specialist based in San Antonio, Texas. My name is Gabby. So I've seen a lot of videos lately about waxers talking about their clients' hygiene. And I just want to say a lot of those videos, I don't know if that's the intention, but a lot of those videos come up very judgmental. And as a client who, I was a client before I became a waxer, if I would have seen my waxer post videos like that, I would not have wanted to go to them, because the whole time I would have been thinking about, is this person judging me? Is this person going to make a video about me later on? Even if they are not specifically saying the person by name.
And I'll end it right here, because to me, that's what needs to happen. To me, what needs to happen is people getting embarrassed. I think that's the problem. Nobody wants to be forthcoming and outright and say, hey, like, it's not my job to physically clean your butt. It's not my job to wipe doo-doo or fecal matter off of your whatchamacallit. Like, that's why you have policy and procedures. Like, that's a policy and procedure that you put in there. It's like, hey, make sure you read all of my policy and procedures before you come. But once again, it's insane. It's a crazy hot take that this is a subject of conversation, that this is some level of discourse where people are really going back and forth on if whether or not you should and shouldn't shower, and then we can see the after effect of what happens when the women decide, oh, I'm just not going to shower, I'm just not going to bathe. So it becomes a really weird conversation, because you clearly see across social media women saying flat out, I don't shower for weeks at a time. Like, I don't shower for weeks at a time. Wipes are great. Wipes are great. I'm sorry. Like, wipes are not enough. And sometimes doing a little whole bath at the sink is not enough. And then y'all think that y'all have cleaned it properly and go in to see estheticians and, oh, it's no big deal, because if I go get a wax, she's gonna do it. It's insane. And it's disgusting. But let's talk about this. I know this was a long video, but let's talk about this in the comments. Why are you guys washing your ass?